Hello. Hello everyone. I thought I'd jump on here for a few minutes. I usually share everything, and I do have something to share. As I sat in my bedroom, I was just thinking of, you know, people who know me know I wrote a book and the movie was made from the book, but I was thinking it was like it's something how God just really put something in you before it really go down. He does. I mean, that's what he did for me. And it's like, and I was thinking back when I lived in my home, how it was like, I believe it was in 1999. I had got this old computer. I don't know if y'all know how the old computers used to be with the big little TV and the board. You know what I mean? The type one, right? So actually, I was so happy to get a computer. My brother Don had taught me how to work. Lana, you just gotta read. That's how I go. So I kind of knew a little bit about the computer, and I felt like, oh, I want to write a story, right? So the story in my mind to write was my three sons. Mm-hmm. And only God know why. It's just crazy because that was like in 1999, might have been 98. And I start writing like my three sons. I don't really remember what all I said, but I remember the title. And it was tripping me out the day as I sat in my room. I was thinking, like, dang, it was like 1998 or 1999 when I first had this little computer, this old fashioned computer with the big old TV and keyboard. I start writing. I remember the headline. I remember the title, My Three Sons. Now, I don't remember what all I wrote in that, and I never finished it, but it just amazed me that many years later, I did have a story to write about my three sons. And I wrote that book called Unexpected Events because I had lost all my three sons as murder victims many years later. And it's like, I didn't pay it no attention, really, but it came to me. Things come to you maybe many years later. And I was sitting here and I was thinking, like, wow. I believe it was 1998. My son Harry was a teenager, but Dawn and James wasn't yet. But I knew I had three sons, and I began to write some story about my three sons. And like I said, I don't remember what all was in it, but I remember the title, and it's come to me today how years later I did write a book about my three sons. But unfortunately, it was pertaining to my three murdered sons. You never know, but I really believe, even thinking about my son's murders, I don't know if you're like me, but it's like I believe that God strengthens us before something actually happened. I really believe that because in my life, that's when I look back, that's how it was. God seemed to strengthen me before it even happened. I'll be back. I gotta take a pause for the cause, folks.